Hi, my name is Nikki Pederson, and I'll be performing a selection from Transit of Venus by Maureen Johnson, Pensacola by David Matthew Barnes, and No One Else from the musical Natasha, Pierre, and the Great Comet of 1812. No, I don't do it. I don't do any of it. I don't knit, I don't sew, I don't baste, I don't mend, I don't darn, I don't tat, I don't embroider, and I do not do petit point. I do, however, read. And because I can read, I can learn. I can't actually travel. You have the advantage of me there, but I can dream about it. I can read about it. I can imagine what it's like. I have been everywhere with you. You don't know it, but I have. I know every inch of sea you've sailed, every island that you've set foot on. I know how the rains come sweeping across the mountains of Ile-de-France, and how the island itself lies curled in the sea like an oyster. I know about the doldrums, and the trade winds, and the tides, and Tides are so mysterious. We've known about them since the days of Alexander, but there is still so much that we don't know. Why, for instance, are there 2 high tides and 2 low tides every day in some places, and only 1 in others? Did you know that? I want to know why. I want to know everything that there is to know before I die. And once you begin to wonder, it's impossible, isn't it? It's inconceivable to abandon that sense of wonder for anything as straightforward and mundane as a needle and a piece of thread. Up until last night, around midnight, I wanted to go to secretary school. But now, I have opted for a more glamorous and socially fulfilling career choice. I'm going to become Miss Florida, and I'm going to feed starving children in third world countries. It came to me in a dream, a vision I had last night. I saw myself standing there in a bathing suit with cute polka dots, and I was wearing a tiara and a sash, and I was surrounded by hungry, hungry children, and I was feeding them pizza, and they all loved me. And the President of the United States of America was there, and he shook my hand, and he said, "Miss Marie Baker, Miss Florida, you have changed the world." So I smiled, and I waved. I even cried. And then a movie crew came, and they shot the entire thing, and in my dream, it was being sold on television for only $19.95. So, as an American girl, I feel compelled to make my dream come true. I just haven't told Mama yet. This winter sky, how can anyone sleep? There was never such a night before. I feel like putting my arms around my knees and squeezing tight as possible and flying away like this.